So, welcome to day 4 of enhancing my portfolio. So, as I mentioned last time, that we'll be working on the body retopo today. Okay. So, face and hands were already we have completed. So, today let's go ahead with the body. Okay. So, again, same thing how we have started it for the hands, exactly same way. I'll do it for the body too, right? So, first let's finish it from the chest to here end of the tail using just one cylinder. Alright, here also I'll go with somewhat 16 only. 16 is fine, I think so. Let's see if it is required, then we'll tweak it, but for now this is good to go. Somewhat I'll go with 8 or 9 height. Okay, I guess it will be good enough. uh, for this radius maybe zero point 0.9, yeah, little bit, and I'll add the subdivision to the height too. Okay, just delete these caps. To that I'll put this main character into live state, and here I'll select the vertex and I'll just move it once. I'll turn on the symmetry too. It got nicely wrapped. Wherever it's not getting wrapped properly, that is fine. So lower one I'll deselect and I'll move this because this part is getting wrapped really well. Then this part I'll have to check. For now this is working. Okay, good to go. I can distribute it anytime. It's just that first it should get wrapped properly. Okay. And if not, if it is not working at all, like say here it's too much of bad mesh flow we are getting, so let's delete that. Okay. The rest everything is fine. Even if I'll move on and do the average vertex, it's gonna work. Right. After that, center mesh, we want it in center only. So I'll just select and go to vertex, and here in the X I'll press 0 so that it will be in the center of the grid. Okay. Rest whatever is there, that is fine, but center should be center. All right. Control Shift Q. That is, let's go to the quadro mode. Live is already there. Symmetry world axis there. I'll go with the object. I'll just relax the mesh. And for now I'll just turn off the symmetry. Yeah, symmetry I'll turn it on again. Object X and then smooth it out. That's what, like, no need to worry even if it is not working out. See, the whole body we have captured it in one go, right? Using just one cylinder. So this technique is really good. Sometimes it may go here and there for small amount of things. That is completely okay. Okay. So I'm happy with this part. Then after that, what I'll do, I'll just select this edge loop. Okay. I'll just hide this main body. I'll just select this. Okay, and I'll extrude this. Obviously, if I'm extruding, it has to match here. Okay, and obviously it's gonna follow the body because it's still in live shape. So no need to worry about that if it is properly getting followed or not. Obviously it has to follow. Okay, so extrude again and move it in such a way. Okay. Hmm. Can you see this triangle thing? I'll make the mesh follow that triangle thing. All right. Sorry, I'm working on the wrong mesh. Same way, see this. This is the side line, right? This is the side line. I'll make sure that this is exactly at the center from the side line. What happens now? Because of that, it will help me in understanding if all the rest of the things are going properly or not. See this. See, now it is nicely following. Same way, I'll make these things also follow. Little bit spread it out. Select, slide, slide, slide. As we did the extrusion now, that's why it is happening. So no problem. Now, if you want, you can add the mesh in between, right? Because it's too low right now. But now we got this. Okay. Like this. We want. This is good to go. This is also good to go. Done. Rest all things are fine. And the body is done. Okay. After that, extrude, move it here. I have deliberately made it like that. Select this and made it live again. I need this around the neck. Okay. We'll hide this again. This is the head. Okay, I'll just select this. See, these are the hands. This also I'll hide it for now. It's nicely getting managed. Obviously, we'll be in need of a little bit more mesh though. That will be doing it. Symmetry, topology. As I mentioned, sorry, as I mentioned, that the center line should be in center. Okay, so I'm just trying to do that. Okay, this is okay. So whenever anything is required, feel free to add that. Okay. Like in between this, I'll just add a few loops. Basically, we have to add the loops from where the hand is starting, means the armpit is starting. Okay. So if I'll just select this, why? Because we'll be in need of hole here. Let's work on the half thing first, and then we'll work on the rest of the part. So just adjust this. And let's go to quadro mode and let's add it right away. Okay. Again, this thing we'll have to delete this part. Okay. See, we got the hole properly. You can easily make it round. Right? Nice quad mesh we are getting now. So oscillation, I'll just make it a little bit. Okay. Let's make this a little bit smooth. Mhm. Same way here also and here also. What will be the count of the hand and what will be the count of this body, that we'll see it later. First get the shape done. According to the counts, we can manage it later. Okay. This I'll go to the edit mode and I'll just select it from here to here, and same way from here to here. And I'll just cross check it once if it is actually in zero position or not. I know I haven't touched it, I haven't moved it, but still, it's always better to cross check. Okay. And now see, we are getting this. So a little bit, I'll just do the edit edge flow so that if possible, if something is not getting managed, I'll be able to manage that properly. Okay, so that's what. Right. So this will be the body rate of freeze on. Duplicate -1 in x-axis. Right. I'll select this, I'll freeze this, then I'll go to the mesh display, I'll reverse it, combine, well, it should be 6, correct. Eight. See, of course, I can select all together and I can do it, but because some meshes are there which are very close, that's why I'm not taking that risk right now. See, this mesh is very close to one another. I don't want to mess anything around in that particular portion. '76 is there. 78, 80, right? I left these two, so I'll merge it on the 42. Done. So this is what I got. I'll just go to quad draw mode. I hope the symmetry was on, but it's not. So I'll just go here, symmetry, topology, select. Okay. And now it's working perfectly fine. So I'll go to quad draw mode and I'll just little bit do the touch up. If anything is required, it will get adjusted properly. and this is the retopo done for the body. I hope this was the like good tactic if you are doing the retopo in Maya. I think so. Okay, so even you can use these tactics because these body, hands, and everything are like just cylindrical shapes, right? So that's why. Now I'll open the hands, like unhide it. Now I'll hide this. I'll even not make it live. I'll just disable the live of that main character. Just check this how much it was. To vertex it's 16. Let's see how much this is. This is 26 because both the sides are getting connected. So it's like 13, right? Even if I'll show you only one, see, don't get confused. This is 13 and this is 16. So we are in need of three more mesh. So let's see where are the stretches right now and we can add it there. This is like nicely done. Here we can add. So 13, 14, 15. If I'll call this as a center, this to 60. Okay. Obviously, I'll be distributing that mesh. So now this is 16 and this is also 16. So this is good to go. Okay. Again, I'll put this on live. That is the original body. Okay. Hands, I'll hide it. And this body, I'll put it on quadrone. As we added a lot of mesh, three meshes we have added. So I'll just distribute that. Here I have to manage a lot. Always remember this, always. Whenever you are adding the mesh, please just distribute it well. It makes your model dent free and it looks really professional. Okay. So this is my request because what happens if you will like just keep the mesh like that and if you think that you will adjust it later, then once you have adjusted everything, then again it's very annoying to go back and manage all the stuff again. So it's better to adjust it then and there so that you will get it proper. Now just see. Little bit and move it. It's fine. I got that blocking. Okay, well distributed mesh, everything is going cool. Alright, so this is good to go. I'll just quickly save the file. Now I'll merge the hands. So for this, I'll disable the live. I'll hide this and I'll unhide the hands. Now as this is 16 and this is also 16, it's easy for me to like just merge it out. So I'll just combine this. Again, if you want, you can just delete one side, you can just work on that and then mirror it. Even that is fine. And if you don't want to do that, feel free to do this also. Like just I'll just select this, select both the edges, bridge, okay, and just twist till you get the proper mesh look. Select and collapse. Done. Same way. I'll just select this one, bridge. I'll twist it. Now it is straight. See, previously it was like this, and now it is straight. Select, press shift, double click on this one, shift right click and collapse the edge. And it is good to go. Done. See, the retopo of the body is done. Okay. So now you can again select all, clear the history because we have merged these two. So it's always better to clear the history and then move on to the next part. Okay. So already symmetry will work. Okay. I'll just unhide this. I'll put it in light. I'll take this body, quadra. Symmetry will be according to topology. I'll select the center one. Okay. I'll make sure that I'll first turn off the symmetry. Just always make sure symmetry, topology, select the center line. Okay. I'll select this Control Shift Q and then you can add the mesh if you want. Okay. Fine. So this is good. Even the hands are merged properly. Now this tail part, I will do it manually. Like no tactics, nothing, nothing. Because this is a custom shape. I don't want to mess around with this part. Correct. So it's always better to do it manually. And there are few things I take care. Like I'll keep one line in the center at any cost. Okay. Same way I'll do it here. Now this will be my center line. So that even if I want to unwrap the UVs, it will be easy for me. So whenever you are doing the retopo, make sure you are aware about the UVs, how the UVs are gonna get unwrapped. That's why I always even recommend to all my students, like I know you don't want to go into texturing, that is completely okay. But UVs, you should know how the UVs are gonna get unwrapped because then only your file will be like texturing artist and everything, every people can use your file freely. Otherwise, there will be a lot of issues. So that's what I suggest them. Same way, this straight line also should come exactly in the center. If the borders are fine, then I don't think so you have any new reason to worry. No unnecessary triangles. Same way here also. Mm, okay. See, if the borders are correct, it's so easy for you to. Oh, this is not much. See, if this line needs to be like that, keep it like that. From here, the things are changing. Okay. But if you want to adjust, feel free to adjust this lower part, but not the top one. This needs to be like this because our textures are gonna come in that way. That's why. Okay. So let's finish one thing first. One, two, three, four, five. I'll start like wherever you want, feel free to merge the mesh also if required. If it's not required, then it's completely okay. Sometimes if something is not coming at all in quadra, switch it. Okay. No need to like do the time pass why it's not coming. It's okay. Maya is having a lot of errors. So every time we cannot rectify those parts, so it's fine. So small issues, but okay. So this is how it's gonna be. See, this is very close and very thin. You have to always think what is more important at that point. If anywhere some garbage dots are there, just clear it out. Clear dots. After using Maya for so many years, I understood that in Maya you cannot always figure out the issue, but solution you can figure it. Okay, like see, it was not coming. Fine, I'll do the bridge in the edit mode. That's okay. Alright, figuring out the solution is important. As this mesh is very close, it's creating the issue. Okay, if it is not coming, it's not coming. Fine. Good. Take this, bridge it, add one division. Take this, bridge it, add one division. Control Shift Q, clear the dots, merge this vertex. Still, if it is not working out, okay. Select this, merge the center, merge into center. Done. Control Shift Q. It has to work. Same way. Now I'll bring this source. Bridge. I'll add one edge loop here. Live I will turn it off for some time. Make it live again. Select this vertex. Slide, slide. This is okay. This is fine. This will come here. Okay. That's how it will come. Then here comes the new part. Okay. Otherwise, simply okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even you can take one cylinder also with less amount of mesh, and you can do that too. So what six I have added? No. Okay. So it is not working out. I'll make something possible. I need to worry about that, but this is the main concern that first I have to merge these things. Okay. Now this is good to go. This is fine. I have the center. I can just replicate it whenever I want. Fine. Control Shift Q. Clear dots. Okay. Now I can easily spread these things out. That's it. This will be the one. Control Shift Q. Again, I'll do it. And this part, then I'll if it is like going too much close, then also it will create some issues. Okay, so make sure like because these characters are very like big, so that's why. this issue may arise. Right? And if you are not sure, just delete this, extrude, extrude, extrude. Right? Always the safest option. And then bridge. Okay. We can connect it like this or like 6 now. Just take care of till center part because we are anyway going to mirror it. So that's okay. Okay. So just take care till 50%. Just will replicate and then we'll do the required things. Okay. And this part is also done. Now I'll select it from here to here. Then from here to here and I'll delete it. Delete. What I'll do, I'll just select these much faces. Right? And I'll duplicate the faces. Okay. I'll just go here -1 in x-axis and we got the mirror thing. Okay. Now obviously at that time mirror was not working out, so we'll have to see. Okay, I'll just disable the live and I'll hide this because first I have to work on this and select this much vertex 0. So we'll select this much. I'll select the vertex and I'll make sure it's in 0. So here, if you were not there, so now it's gonna freeze. Okay, let's display, reverse, select, combine. It's 50. I need let's see. So 69. Okay. First, let's check this much only if it is working fine or not because here the mesh is very close. 25. Nice. We got it with the proper count. 6. We will get 3, 3. All right. Just press 3 and check if any issues are coming or not. If it is not, awesome. You are good to go for the next step. and the retopo is done completely. Let's cross check. I'll make it live again and see if it is nicely matching or not. Okay, so this is good to go. Symmetry will be on. With the world properly getting selected, properly getting selected. Okay, now it will shift Q and see if that works. Yes, this is working pretty well. I can nicely relax the mesh now. That too in symmetry. Fine. Okay, so that's how I'll conclude that the retopo of the body is also done now. Whenever you'll feel that some part is like getting hampered because of the soft selection, feel free to just relax the mesh. Not Do not use the soft selection in that particular area. Okay, fine. Mhm. Okay, now this is one issue. Just now I got. How come this mesh is empty? Okay, fine. I'll select this. It's nicely selecting completely. The issue is on this side, right? So I'll just detach the component and I'll delete this side. Okay, I'll just turn off the symmetry and I'll delete this side. I don't know why that issue was coming, but if the issue was coming, obviously we have to sort it out. Just double click and everything will get selected. Select this much portion. Select this much portion. Just cross check if it is properly working or not. To the vertex, it's 80 vertex. Make it 0. Duplicate. Mm, -1. Yeah, this is working well. Just hide this again. Resolve. Also select mesh display device. Okay, let's check it out if the issue is still there or not. No, now it is solved. Awesome. Maybe by mistake I added some edge here. Okay, so that we'll have to relax. All right, fine. We'll relax the whole mesh properly, and this is like just I'll combine it. 160. I'll just merge it. It's 80. Okay. Now I'll again turn on this, unhide this, make it live. Now if you want you can hide this. And then Control Shift Q, go to the quad draw, symmetry, I'll go with Object X. If it is working fine, it's nice. If it is not, then you can go with the World X also because it's working pretty well with that. Now the task is to relax this mesh. Again, I'll not disturb the armpit. I'll only use here because armpits were really like nicely it was going. So I'll try to get there and adjust the mesh manually. Right? The rest it is good to go. And it's done. Voila. Okay. Now it got nicely adjusted. Clean mesh. Only in the armpits I have to do it manually. So that is fine. I'll hide this for now. I'll select this. Then I'll check it. Select, select. I'm just doing the edit flow. Okay. If it is like actually disturbing the mesh, okay, it was like going very close. It may create dent. So always keep that in mind. And the mesh should be like have a good amount of space between them. Otherwise, unnecessarily some or the other dents may get generated. That's all. In these kind of delicate regions, like you can work manually. Apart from that, everything is okay. Like even if like you are spreading it, say this delicate region was done. Now this I can take care of again using the relax brush. Okay. All right. It is good to go, and I got the whole thing nicely wrapping around the body. So yeah, we'll stop here as it's already 12:20 now. I have a batch at 12:30. So we'll stop it here. And in tomorrow's class, or maybe in tomorrow's session, I'll try to merge the head with the body. Now that's going to be really challenging because the amount of mesh we have in the head and the amount of mesh we have in the body is like too much change is there in the count. Okay, so it's gonna be fun. Maybe you guys will get an idea like how to convert this, or maybe if required, we'll add the count or we'll increase the mesh here. It is 26 now, and head is having the 40 count. So I cannot call it double, but close to double, right? So maybe I'll reduce some mesh from the head if it is not required. I have to create or some even I have to clear the mesh here also. Some I'm not convinced with this kind of mesh flow, so I have to correct that too. That will do it tomorrow in tomorrow's session. All right. So this is going to be the today's output of Retopo. So I hope that was helpful and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you everyone. Sure. We'll stop it here now. Thank you. See you in tomorrow's session.